Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to another edition of Change History 1986. Voting is ongoing for week 2. Currently we have a tie between the Raiders and Redskins and Bears and Eagles games. If you want to look at the 1986 week 2 schedule and leave a comment on this page voting what other game you'd like to see me try and change history. As I said, I'm a Buffalo Bills and Atlanta Falcons fan, so I'm going to do their games when they lose. And the game you guys vote on. So I'm loading the 1986 roster right now that I Teach History 78 created for Madden 16 and 17. And Madden 18, you can check out a video that myself and John M. did earlier from our week 5 matchup between the Giants and Broncos. Not to give anything away, but it was one of the best games I've played this year. Oh, okay, that's loaded. I'm just kind of sitting here wasting time. So it's loaded. Have to forgive me, my asthma's really kicking butt. So it's loaded. I don't know why I just did that again. Quickly manage roster. Check, make sure everything is right. Jim Kelly, Greg Bell, Rob Riddick, Ronnie Harmon. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay, so for this series we need to go to play now. I finished the game. I don't know why it says there's 29 seconds left, but delete. Delete! Delete! Okay, that's a Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy reference if you know anything about pro wrestling. So week 2, Buffalo was at Cincinnati, that old Riverfront Stadium. I went the wrong way. Okay, well, let's see what they got. 60s. Not a lot of choices, just like Madden 17. So we'll put them in as close to as we can, get to what they wore in the 80s. Well, that's not great because of the orange sleeves, but that's the best we can do. No, we definitely don't want the 2000s. Okay. Alright. So, okay, we're playing an exhibition. No, I didn't load up the computer, but I'm pretty sure the weather was clear. It's September 14th, so. You'll have to excuse my coughing. I'll try my best not to. Okay. Real quick, just had a discussion on Madden custom rosters about live streaming on PlayStation 4 and how it works. Ah, man. Oh, this is loading. I'm gonna go get my pump. I'll be right back. All I need to do is have a asthma attack live on YouTube. That'll give me some views. Oh. Okay, live streaming. On the PlayStation controller, there is a little button in the upper left-hand corner that says share. You click on that. You have your PlayStation account connected to your YouTube account. There's also Daily Motion and Twitch. I don't know much about Twitch, and I've never uploaded to Daily Motion, but obviously I use YouTube. And it live streams. It doesn't record the game. I'm not using up space on my hard drive. And you can just record and go. Well, you just go, non-stop. Also, we have, I don't know about the Xbox One, but I was just watching some videos on YouTube about how you can upload clips there, and can't do anything more than 5 minutes through just the Xbox One itself, but apparently you can use your Windows 10 Xbox Live feature and actually go up to 2 hours using that, but you got to be connected to your computer and this and that. And to me, I'm a little biased, but it just seems kind of a pain in the butt to go through all that. Still not picking up the blocks. So, I definitely prefer the PlayStation. It's definitely brought my YouTube channel many views since I started doing it the night before Super Bowl 51 last year. Well, earlier this year, I guess. Now, some of you will notice I do have PlayStation 1 videos on my account, doing the Vinny Vincent career by using the accurate video game that was out the year that I would have been playing had I not, you know, stopped growing at 12 and 5'9" at 12 and never grown another inch since then. But hey, I digress. That I have a DVD burner or recorder hooked up to my PlayStation 2, and I just simply hit record on the DVD recorder while I play the game, or simulate the game as I'm doing. Why was that so underthrown? It's supposed to be a continuous pass. Then, once the DVD is finalized, I have to upload it to my computer using my Wondershare app, which I'm very thankful for. Wondershare has been a great software add-on to my computer this year. From there, I can then upload to YouTube. So it's a little bit more pain in the butt using the older school video games. Through Wondershare, you can also do live recording. You can connect your computer directly to your TV, or a DVD recorder or something, and you can live record what you're watching. Wondershare also lets you download playlists. So like if you wanted to download all the alternate Super Bowls, just go find the alternate Super Bowl playlist, which has 9 videos. Use Wondershare and click on the first video and paste URL on the download button, and it'll ask you if you want to record the whole playlist, and you can then click on the ones you do and don't want. So if you really aren't a big fan of the fact that the Bills lose alternate Super Bowl 1 to the Cowboys, you don't have to record that one. You can record the other 8. But, well, thank you for correcting the spelling. I usually don't get too upset about it, but it is V-I-N-N-Y. But it's not a big deal. Boy, I tell you. Oh, yeah, see, I was supposed to drop into coverage on that play. Why am I in nickel anyway? I don't have a 4-3. Wow. That's interesting to know. Bills did play a 3-4, so, I mean, I guess that's okay. I'm not real familiar with the 3-4 myself, but... No, I struggle on All Pro. This is growing up throughout my whole life, up until Madden 17 when I got it. I played on either Rookie or Pro, I would start every year on rookie until, you know, win the Super Bowl the first season, and move up to pro after that. And I always said if I ever went undefeated on a pro, I'd move up. Well, I never went undefeated. I'd always lose some fluke game somewhere along the line, go 15-1, and I then joined this online connected franchise through Madden 17, and they're all using All Pro. Well, my first year I think I went 3-13, and the best I've done is 9-7 and a wild card victory, and then got bounced in the divisionals. I have left that league since then, and I'm concentrating on more of these classic roster stuff. But in the meantime, I've also decided that I need to make it a point to get better with the All-Pro level. Now, there's some differences in Madden 16. I'm not exactly learning a lot, but I want to use these rosters. I didn't know about it. I didn't have a PlayStation 4 until my 37th birthday last year. My wife got me the PlayStation 4 for my birthday, and she got me Madden 16 with it, and this was before 17 came out. But I never played it. I was playing the Star Wars game and the WWE game, and then talking to guys at work. And I decided to give Madden a try again, because I hadn't played it in 10 years. And now that I see the increased ability for roster editing and all, although there's been some stuff they've taken away, I will say you can't do heights and weights and ages outside of CFM. You can't change skin tone at all. And I don't know why. I mean, maybe they're afraid that some idiot racist person will get a hold of the game and make everything all one color, and I don't know. Me, I want realism, so I want everybody to look like as close to they did as I can. I don't care what they look like. I just want them to look realistic. But that's just me. And I'm going off on a tangent that I don't need to. Now, in 1986, let's see, I was 7 years old. So I did not follow football until I was 8. And then it was, no, 9. I was 9 in the fall of 88. And the very first game I watched, I had a dream. I might have told this story before. The very first game I watched, yes, Greg Bell's running back, was the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Bengals won. It was a hard-fought game, but I immediately fell in love with the Bills, their uniforms. And it was in Cincinnati, so it looked close to this. I mean, obviously I'm wearing the wrong away jerseys because EA Sports doesn't give us everything. But I fell in love with the Bills uniforms, and then, you know, discovering that they were only, from where I grew up, 6 hours away from where I live. That helped too. I did not pick that play. I picked it. Maybe it was a halfback pass. I'm pretty sure I picked a pass play, but no, yeah, this is the okay. The kicking is much different on this Madden than 17. No, I was offsides. Surprised they didn't call that. Fred Smurless is. I don't believe Art Still is. There's Smurless right there. I don't believe Still is. I think that was earlier in the 80s. No contain, and yet I picked a contain play. Oh well. Look at them move my D-line. There is just absolutely no push from the Bills D-line. So the Cowboys beat the Redskins tonight. Save the Eagles from clinching the division. Had the Redskins won tonight, the Eagles would have clinched the NFC East, so we now have to wait for them to win. Again, if they can beat Seattle Sunday night, they'll clinch. No coverage up the middle. Man. What defense did I pick? Cover 2. Where's the middle linebacker? Ugh. Middle linebacker should drop back there. My brother, growing up with him, sort of one of the reasons why I follow two teams. So the Bills my first, and then the Falcons is my second. It's because my brother did the same thing. My older brother is a Cowboys fan. Come on, come on, come on. 10, 5. And his second favorite team is the Raiders. So he's really been enjoying the alternate Super Bowls just for the simple fact that both his teams have been in 8 out of 9, and they faced each other in alternate Super Bowl 8. The one Super Bowl that didn't have either one of his two teams, my favorite all-time player, Johnny Unitas, got his Super Bowl win against the 49ers. So my brother's really, except for the fact that the Raiders have only won one alternate Super Bowl so far, my brother is enjoying the fact that his teams are so dominant in the 70s. And he's old enough to remember some of that too, because he was born in 73. So he doesn't remember all of that, but he remembers more toward the end of the 70s and early 80s. Well, alright, so it's R at the middle, and I missed it. I think they roughed the kicker by looks at Norwood being on the ground. Okay. Well, the guys are. You like this kick in a little better? I don't know, probably because I didn't play this game and I got back into Madden with 17 and 18, I'm more used to that one. Oh, apparently the guys are setting up the game to play the custom rosters test Super Bowl. The little test drive thing we did with the 84 to 2000 best rosters. They're talking right now on the league chat. If you got at all to see either of the AFC or NFC championship games, I have them in a playlist. Through Charles Diesel, 1968 was the 84 Dolphins, and he shared the video against the 90 Bills. They went into overtime. And then both myself and John M. I was the 96 Packers, and he was the 86 Giants. You got there's a Facebook chat, If you do get the PlayStation 4 and you join one of the rosters, one of the seasons or playoffs, I put you in a group chat during the time that it's in, so everybody can talk amongst each other. The members of the league can set up, if you have to play each other, you can set up, oh, I didn't pick play. You can set up times to play, and it just makes it handy. And I always say you have to be active on the chat to know what's going on. So they're on the chat right now setting up. Both conference championships were great games. Both went in overtime. If you haven't seen them, I won't give away the scores. But they're setting up the Super Bowl in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna pause and tell them to post a link to the Facebook group. And if you're not subscribed now, look at my playlist. Look for any of the videos by John M. in the playlist, like the 91 Bills, 86 Giants, or the Madden custom rosters. Actually, you know what? If he doesn't, when I get the notification that he goes live, I'll post it. I know I'll lose viewers, but no. I blitzed the linebacker, thinking it was a running play, and took him right out of the coverage. He should have been there. Oh well. What down is that now? Third down? Whoa, get back, get back. He come down with it? Whew. I'm not a big fan of when you go off sides that all of a sudden you lock on the player trying to get you back. That was confusing. I think I screwed up on one of my previous games doing that. That's hard to do because you can't change that. He's left-handed. You have to create him. Oh! Like for Ken Stabler in alternate Super Bowl 8, I used Derek Carr as the skin or the base that I put Ken Stabler over. I didn't change the hair and I didn't change the handedness. I didn't even think of it. Well, I got a complaint. Yeah, I can try. As they show them. So Stabler, Ronnie Harmon on the return. Stabler was right-handed and short-haired in alternate Super Bowl 8. In 9, I remembered because inside Connected Franchise, you can change all that stuff except for skin tone. You can change height, weight. You can change handedness, hair. The only problem is the only long hair for a quarterback I could find for a Caucasian quarterback is dark. So he doesn't and it's really long, so he doesn't look great. I mean, you'd think they'd have Tom Brady's hair from when he had that season where he had his long hair. Ty goes to the offense? Yes. Whew. Whew. What a play, what a play. Oh my goodness. Andre Reed coming up big on that pass. Throwing into triple coverage. That wasn't smart. Oh. Linebacker reacted real quick on that one. And I'm waiting for the link for this game between the 90 Bills and the 86 Giants in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest, I thought about turning my laptop on to watch it, but I'll just play it on my phone while I do this. Now. Fumble. Oh, man. Who is that? 27. Russie? Bussy. Barney Bussy. Oh, that was some good coverage. Timeout. It's their last time out. Oh, they got one left. "39-yard line. Oh. Well, put him in good field goal position. My thumb slipped off the controller. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, Rome's could, or was it Burrows could have had the sack. My thumb slipped. Okay, second down and 10, 3 seconds. They're going for the field goal. Jim Breach. My first, yeah, I get the ball in the second half. My first Super Bowl that I ever watched live was, oh, Anderson was the backup? I didn't know he was still there in '86. Bengals and 49ers Super Bowl 23. Okay. During halftime, John M. just went live. So I'm going to share the game to Facebook groups, Madden custom rosters, period. Okay. Y'all should see a link now if you're a member of that group. Oh, I'm kicking off. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Sorry, I'm setting up my phone so I can watch this game while I'm watching this, playing this. There. No push. No push from the defensive line. Well, you figure the guy who created these rosters did real good with the editing, with the ratings. And the Bills and 86 were 4-12, and the Bengals were fighting for a wild card. They were, I believe, 10-6, just missed out by tiebreakers. So it is what it is. I gotta overcome that. Good hard run there. Oh, from the backside. Did you catch it? Yes, good, okay. Still plenty of time. I just gotta get some defense. Just Dale Barr on his YouTube channel sometimes watches the games with us. He's a big Denver Bronco fan, and I was watching that game, and the announcers tonight, the Cowboys Redskins game, the announcers were talking about what's going on with the Giants and Eli Manning. And they talk about, you know, some team would love to sign an Eli Manning, and look what it did for Peyton Manning. And it got to thinking, you know, Denver isn't really set with quarterback either. Wouldn't that be a John Elway type move to go out and get Eli Manning? Eli is actually younger than Peyton was when the Broncos signed him, I think. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But what do you think? You're a Raiders fan. Would you like to see Eli Manning in the Broncos? I know they got a lot more holes than just quarterback, but okay. Then we'll go to the Jaguars. I wouldn't mind him come to Buffalo and give Peterman a couple more, because I don't think Tyrod Taylor's going to be back. I honestly don't. I don't know how what would happen with him, how you come back to that. And Peterman's needs a lot more development. I have faith in the kid, but after throwing 5 interceptions, it's gonna take a lot for him to get back to starting. I wouldn't mind seeing Buffalo get him. Now, would that be something Sean McDermott would do? I don't know. We definitely need a change in offense because we're stale. And I've always said this, Rick Dennison as the offensive coordinator, I remember when he played linebacker for the Broncos. How do you go from linebacker to being the offensive coordinator? Obviously he did, and he earned it, but I can remember he was the catalyst for one of the greatest portions of Buffalo Bills history when he was with Denver. In a 1990 game, Denver was leading, I think it was like 21-6 in the third, and Dennison was also the long snapper, screwed up. I can't remember the exact thing. The whole series is on. It's like 18 minutes worth of 77 seconds worth of play time, and it's on Daily Motion. You see the greatest 70 seconds in Buffalo Bills history. 77 seconds, Buffalo scores 3 touchdowns to take the lead and end up winning the game. The game is also on my Google Plus channel, VinnyXWolf, and it was just an amazing whole portion. But that's my thoughts on Rick Dennison. Roughing the passer, I think. It's either holding or roughing the passer. Holding. What year? 1990. It was in October. The Broncos came to Buffalo. And there was a lot of things that went right that year for the Bills. A game against the Raiders, just the ball bounced the right way. A game against the Giants where both Kelly and Sims got hurt. The ball, went the right way for the Bills in 90. But that Broncos game was definitely a case of the ball. Everything was bouncing the right way for Denver. If I think about it, I'll share the game is on. You're a member of Classic Sports Inc. on Classic Sports Movies Inc. One of the oldest links, so it's on the file, the links games link file, because it's already been converted over there. It's sadly not uploaded directly to It's sadly not uploaded yet to the group itself. When I was just starting uploading, I have an old system, so I hadn't figured out how I could upload consistently at that point. Anything over an hour I was having trouble with. So I would upload it to my Google Plus page or my VK page and link the page. Now I'm able to use my laptop and it's a process. The games are on my PC. I upload them from there to Google Plus or Google Plus. Well, Google Photos, really. And then from there, I can go on my laptop and download it in a temporary file and then upload it to Facebook. So it's a process. It takes a while. That's why I don't upload that many games. Especially early in the month when I'm doing more for the Super Bowl of the Month Club. And then I can delete it off the laptop so it doesn't take up space. I want to upgrade my computer. Maybe this coming year, tax season or something. So I don't have to do any of that. Let's see, 3rd down and 10. Again, where is the coverage? Come on, this game could be in our grasp if we just cover down the field. Yeah, I'm slowly working on that too. It's it's quite a process. Mine is mostly VHS still. I'm still converting them, and I have 30 years of stuff, and really, I didn't start converting it until we bought the house. But back when we were apartment living, and we would bounce, especially with my job, we'd go from this side of the state to that side of the state, and bouncing from apartment to apartment. My wife was very not fond of all the VHS tapes I had. But luckily, she's not the type of woman that made me get rid of that stuff, so I am able to share it with you guys now. Slowly, but surely. And don't call me Shirley. What am I playing? Touch? Two-hand touch? Come on, man. It's funny. Growing up in rural upstate New York, I was the only one that really recorded games, or I would get my friends to record them for me if they were on cable, and I didn't have cable, but you know, nobody else did that. And I always thought, well, I'm just some kind of rare collector. You know, there's no market for this. And then I get to my 20s and eBay comes around, and at that point eBay was allowing games to be sold, and I picked up quite a bit from the 70s and 80s I didn't have. And now, thanks to social media and Facebook and YouTube, I see that I'm not alone. That there are people just as insane as I am. Not even close to block that. Not only did he not move, but he then fell behind the line. I am too. I have a playlist of 95 college games right now that are downloading through Wondershare. I'll never get to watch them all in my life, but no, I don't. I would say you're bad luck. I'm just learning. And the Super Bowl's in the second quarter. Good game so far down there on my phone. Ow, right to him. That's game. Well, Cincinnati won the original game 36-33. So I definitely have downgraded the Bills' offense. I need to find a better defense than what I've got. I don't have any 5-2, I don't have any 46 or 4-3, any of the stuff I use. I need to go on and see what's available to download, or see if Capricorn 1, which is what I use for Madden 17 and 18, see if he had an offense and defense on Madden 16. Because I'm not blaming that, that's not my issue, but you know, there is stuff I'm used to. Calls, certain situations, like a running situation, going with a 46 engage 8. Knowing it's going to be a short pass and going Tampa 2, and I haven't seen either of those in my playbooks yet. There's cover 2, but that was a good play by 54. Dwight Drain, number 45. Heck of a play down on my phone in the Super Bowl. I just lost stream. Oh, it's back. That's the marvel of modern technology. I'm playing a game on PlayStation in upstate New York that you're watching. I believe you're out in California. Meanwhile, I'm watching on my phone a buddy of mine in upstate New York playing against another friend in Utah. Who would have ever thought that this stuff would be possible? Another one is a guy in Australia that follows my channel and watches the game, and we chat on Facebook all the time. Mr. Waldrop from New Orleans. Doesn't necessarily watch the YouTube channel, but, you know, we're working with the groups and stuff. Here it's after midnight on December 1st, and there's, what, just after 9 p.m. on November 30th? We're in a different month. And if we were to talk to the guy in Australia, it's December, probably 2 p.m. on December 1st. And it's summer for him. Well, at least I held him to a field goal. Try to see what I can do with a minute 15. I got 3 timeouts, see if I can't get a touchdown. That fumble that I didn't recover in the third quarter, that hurt. The inability to stop them. I gotta increase my defense somehow. Gotta get plays that I'm more used to. Like that, I have 2 verticals. I'm used to having about 8 vertical options, including one with some peel outs from the running back. That was needed. They're about 3:50 to go in the second quarter, down in the Ultimate Super Bowl. Just so you know, in case you want to switch over to that. If you want to wait till it's finalized and watch it from the beginning, I'd say wait about an hour. Oh. Wow. I was about to give up a touchdown. Oh. We'd make Pete Metzelaar part of the game. Hey, no, I appreciate you watching. Hey, every view helps. We drive to 10,000 views. I'm getting there. I'm just over 7,000, so go ahead and enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Wasn't a bad game, 37-24. I had some deep passes, that's for sure. Gave up too much, though. I got to get some defense. I've definitely picked the offense up today. I picked 6. That was great. But check out John M's channel as he's doing the alternate Super Bowl. You can find his channel linked through mine and subscriptions. Just search John M. And check out his Super Bowl he's playing with the 86 Giants against the 90 Bills. Oh, big play. Big play right now down there. I don't give anything away, but definitely go check that out. And we will see you later.